Hi everyone, pleasure to be here once again. Today in the Go For podcast, we're sitting with someone who truly defines what it means to lead by example. He's not just any senior, he's a trailblazer, a mentor, and a personal friend who's raised the bar for everyone around him. And welcome to the podcast.
Oh wow, what an introduction that was. Thank you so much.
You truly deserve it.
Oh, thank you, man.
Talk to me about how are you today?
Today's an interesting day for me.
Last week in uni, I think.
It is my last week, yeah. Thursday's last class for me, and then Friday is when everything is due.
You're graduating, right? You're a senior.
Yes, sir. Graduating, and then I'm out. No more uni for me, and then I'm unemployed after that.
Talk to me. First week against last week, how was it?
First week of what? Uni?
Yeah. For a very long time ago.
Oh, that was only about 4 years ago. So let's see if I can remember anything from 4 years ago.
Uncle Ant.
I'm not uncle. I'm only 22, guys. Come on. First week of uni. What? I think we were a total of like 10 students. I'll be honest with you.
Talk to me about it during Aspire, right? Talk to me during Aspire.
Oh yeah, we were at the old campus. So
how was it?
We didn't really do much. It was weird because we had to rent only 2 classes or 2 classrooms, and then we were given also one cafeteria which had nothing inside.
We came a very long way.
Who's we, bro? you still got time.
Good point. Talk to me about this week.
This week, I don't know. It feels weird because it is just another week of uni, but it's like I will never experience this ever again because it's my last.
I think you have the rehearsals for the graduation.
It's today, yeah. In a couple of hours, I have a rehearsal.
When's graduation?
This time next week.
Oh, so it's the same as today.
Yeah,
so 6, I think.
May 4. May 4 is on a Sunday, I believe. So. And yeah.
Give advice to the freshmen. I know you're very good friends with most of the freshmen.
To the freshmen.
Yeah. First years for people.
Honestly, just get the work done. I would say. Don't why you gotta delay it or stall it. Just get the work done. You know, use chat to an extent is what I would say. To an extent, don't make it do your work.
Yeah, just use it to help you. Obviously.
Use it as a resource, not as your. How would you say it? Just don't let it do your work.
Good that you mentioned chat. Talk to me about AI in general. Is
AI?
it good or bad?
I think depends on how you would see it.
Do you think it will take over the world, like some people say?
I feel like it already did.
No, actually.
I feel like it already has taken over the world somehow. I don't know. Everything can.
Is it by the robots Elon Musk is building?
I don't know about robots, but I'm saying AI in terms of media. You can just literally tell AI to do anything for you, and it will do it.
Very good point. But do you really think it will, like...
I mean...
Like, will it take humans' jobs?
Probably. I can see it happening.
What type of jobs will it take? Your job?
It's a possibility. I don't know what job you're talking about because I don't have one right now.
Okay, well, what do you plan to do after...
That is a great question.
After finishing...
That is a great question. Because I've applied to so many jobs, and guess how many I've gotten back?
Probably 0.
What do you mean probably? No, it's been 0.
Are you staying in Qatar?
Oh, no. I'm leaving Qatar. Qatar is dead end for me, I would say.
But
in a good way. Because after 20 plus years living here, I don't think there's anything left for me after you.
Every chapter comes to an end.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Which country are you going to, if you don't mind me asking?
It's most likely the United States. I know, controversial take, guys, but...
Which state?
Probably Boston. Boston's where my sister lives as well.
You do support the Boston Celtics.
I like people in the Boston Celtics. I don't necessarily support the Boston Celtics. I support LeBron.
Okay, back to A-State. What's your best moment you'd say here at A-State?
My best moment at A-State?
You've had a couple of ones.
But that's the thing. When you have short-term memory, it's kind of hard to remember.
Would you say it was basketball when we beat Texas?
No, well, probably, but I also didn't like basketball experience because that's when I tore my ACL. So... on the second game too.
Representing the university.
Yeah, I didn't even play the first game because I was injured, and then the second game I played, I got injured. What a shocker!
You got a worse injury.
Second game injury. You know what the worst part about that was? Second game, I stretched for about 30 minutes. Like I stretched everything.
And you're the only one who got injured.
And I'm the only one that got. No, wait, hang on a minute.
Who got?
Debashi didn't play second game. He also got injured.
But his injuries were not. It wasn't ACL.
Well, yeah, but listen, let's just take into the fact that I also got injured, I got injured, and also the Bashi. So you know,
Okay, so it wasn't just you.
it wasn't just me.
I think even I got injured, by the way. I just didn't. You wouldn't see
You
me
didn't even touch the
complaining.
ball.
You wouldn't see me complaining.
Yeah, but you okay? All right, listen. Well, you got injured. Probably your left pinky toe got injured. All right, let's.
It still counts as an injury.
Okay.
Okay, who's your favorite here at our university?
Which one was my favorite year?
No, which is student-wise? Who's your favorite? And there is a right answer.
Here we go. I would say I have a couple people in mind.
Say them. That's fine.
But I would have to say, I think top one has to be Mohammed Ouda. I think, he's just unbelievably an exceptional student. He's always there. He provides when needed. And you're going to send me the answers later?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think this is...
That's good, right?
Yeah, this is the best answer.
Other people...
Okay, say second. Because we already
I
knew
think
first.
Habiba. Habiba is definitely up there.
Nah, not
Habiba
good
has
enough. Give me a better second.
Why?
Give me a better check.
Better second one? No. I don't choose people. I like.
You don't choose people.
No.
Human trafficking. Go on.
There you go. Okay. All right.
Okay, let's talk about staff. We love our staff.
Oh, our staff. Oh,
Who's your
definitely.
favorite staff member?
Favorite staff member? Well, let's see. Well, I do have a couple, but they already left the uni, so.
You can say them. Just give them a shout out.
Well,
We
I
do
don't know if
get
you
a lot
guys
of-
remember Nidal.
That's fantastic.
Do you remember Nidal?
I love it. Fantastic. guy.
Nidal. Crazy enough, he works with my mom now at Northwestern.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is interesting fact.
Who else is there? ML, Azzy, TA. I would say the TAs like Sara, Sahar, and who else was my TA? I feel like I haven't had a TA in a
I
minute.
was not with you in class. I would.
You were not with me in class, no.
It's weird. We didn't have a single class together.
Well, you're the other.
you were taking. Okay.
No. Tell me what classes I was taking. Go ahead. I'm excited to hear what classes you think I was taking, bro.
AI, so I'm on the engineering side.
Well, that's the thing.
You're more electronic.
Yeah, and board games.
This is why you probably know more about AI than most people.
Uh,
Because we do offer AI courses here in the uni, don't we?
that is true. That is quite true.
Would you recommend it to students in schools currently?
I would say definitely. I mean, I haven't personally taken them, but I would say you should definitely do it because why not?
What advice would you like? Like, would you recommend us to school students, like seniors currently in high school?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's still like as a senior, you still have like you've gained a lot of experience, but it's worth teaching as well.
I think this
So I
also
would say why
comes
not?
from like, our where we say study close, go far.
Yeah.
I think this means a lot because some people cannot travel, they cannot leave their family,
Oh yeah.
and at the same
100%.
time they could come to A State and at the same time get a really good degree. Actually, I have a fun fact to tell everyone.
Okay, go ahead.
You can now join our university even if you don't live in Qatar. This is exclusive news. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for that, or for you guys, realistically.
I mean, you're leaving, but it is really good.
I'm leaving. And that's fair.
Like they wouldn't need they could just come for university. They don't need to be living here or like to have family here.
Well, that's a good thing. That is a very good thing.
Shame they wouldn't meet you.
That's quite
Really
very
good,
factual.
really good gentleman.
That is a very factual statement.
Now let's have some more fun.
Okay, more fun.
'Cause
Here we
This
go.
has been
Go on. Tell me.
Champions League.
Uh-oh.
As a Liverpool supporter, you've been kicked out.
Listen.
How does it feel to be kicked out?
It was quite unfortunate because
I agree.
I think PSG are a good team. We did get knocked out by PSG, but you can't really do much if your team was the one that was playing bad and not the one that was playing good.
I agree. PSG did play well. I don't like them, but they did play well.
They outplayed us, outclassed as well.
Okay, let's have UCL predictions. There's 2 games this week.
That is true.
First game on Tuesday is Arsenal and PSG.
Arsenal, no, I think PSG. Even though Arsenal did beat
First
Madrid.
game is at the Emirates. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think either way, if it's at the Emirates,
I think a 1-1, 2-2.
maybe it could potentially for draw, but I still see that front three of PSG.
They're too good.
Oh,
But
yeah.
at the same time, Arsenal has really good defense.
Well, Arsenal has arguably one of the greatest free kick takers. Are we crazy to say that?
Declan Rice?
Come
I think
on.
he's second after Messi.
Yeah, well, there you go. How do you have 100% free kick accuracy?
He shot
There
2.
you
with
go.
his
He
leg.
shot 2 free kicks.
I don't think he's shooting
But they're
any
both
again.
they're both bangers.
I don't think he's shooting any again. He's keeping the
Oh, 100%. I would so do the same. I would so be like, I scored 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. That's all I need. That's all I need in my life.
So, what's the score?
Okay, I would say
You
PSG.
keep shying away from saying the score. What's the score?
No, I'm sorry. PSG Arsenal, I think either 2-2 or...
You stole my prediction. I just said 2-2.
Oh, okay, we'll keep it 2-1 PSG. How about that?
Okay. And second game,
Uh-uh.
the best team in the world.
Barca Inter.
They just won the cup yesterday.
They did just win the cup
Absolutely
yesterday.
humiliating Real Madrid yesterday.
Barca
Barca
Inter. I think, where's first leg being played?
in Montjuic at Barca.
Barcelona. No, I think, all right. Inter are a tough team.
You need to put into consideration that Barca are extremely tired. They just played
Well,
120
yes.
minutes.
So I would say it might genuinely be, again, a draw.
First game
Or, yeah, a draw. Or, hey, Inter could win it. Inter's a tough team.
in Barca. Maybe they go through. I don't think they beat Barca in Barca. I genuinely don't.
I mean, you're saying that Barca is the one that's tired, so what's stopping them from...
They also have a game today. They play Roma today
That's
in
true.
the
That's true.
league. They will lose to Roma. They will lose to Barca. and they will
Barca,
lose
if it's
everything.
at home, potential Barca wins. I wouldn't say comfortably win, though.
I'll tell
I would
you
say
what's
it's a
gonna happen.
win.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen.
Go on.
3-1 Barca.
Tell me, Coach. 3-1 Barca.
Yeah, Rafinha's gonna score. Probably Lamine will do something. They will score.
Okay.
The high line is.
Oh,
so high.
yeah. I think Inter do score. I
Thuram
think-
is injured. Put this in mind.
Yeah, but they still have Lautaro as well.
But without him, it just doesn't work. They just lost to Milan.
Hey, they have Mkhitaryan. That's all I'm saying. They got one of the best Armenian players, if not the best Armenian player of all time, in that Inter team. I
So
think.
this is why you.
I think without him, Inter crumble.
Who goes through? You said first game PSG. Who goes through from this side?
It will be a tough game, but I do see Barca in the final. I do think I do see a final being.
Barca PSG.
I do see a final being Barca PSG.
I also see the same final. Who's winning it all?
That's a question you want me to answer.
I mean, that
100%.
doesn't matter your answer. The winner is clear.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really clear? I don't know. PSG are fumblers though.
We're getting the treble.
PSG do know how to fumble, but I think with this team,
We're getting revenge for last year. I have no mistake about it.
only last year. How many times have you guys played each other?
A lot, but last year is when
Oh, last year. Oh yeah, that's when like
the unfair red card.
that was Araujo's fault.
It was unfair.
But that was Araujo's
Generational.
That was Araujo's fault.
Generational dive.
What?
Yeah,
No way, that was a
generational
generational dive. That was
generational
so
dive.
Araujo's fault.
No, no.
All right. Okay. How about this?
Certain teams will get away with it without mentioning names.
Oh, 15 times. 15 times.
Yes, it's,
No, I see Barca winning. I think Barca do win Champions League this year. But you never know, because
honestly, I'd say alongside Liverpool, Barca has been the best team in the world this year. I think Liverpool got a couple of games where
if Barca win, I think if Barca win Champions League,
it's what football deserves. I'll put it this way.
really.
Yeah.
Why not Arsenal? Even though I really
they've came a long way.
I don't want Arsenal to win Champions League. Obviously, they're a Premier League
Arteta's
team.
not gonna outsmart Hansi Flick. Take this, clip it, put it everywhere.
Clip it.
Arteta's not beating
No,
Hansi Flick.
Arteta can't even outclass Brentford manager. So
Okay, I think we've had enough talk about football.
my fault, man. I get really passionate about this.
Let's go back to uni.
Go on, tell me.
You said your last course is gonna be on Thursday.
Yeah, that's true.
Talk to me about it. How does it feel?
I don't know. It's kind of like it's not really gonna hit me. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, okay, great.
Another class?
It's just class ends, and
But then it's over and then there's no more.
yeah,
class.
but I feel like I'm not that person to be like, oh my god, like class ends. Like, nah, it ends. It ends. I'm more of a realistic person. I don't really.
Now a topic I know you don't want to speak about. Hardest course you've had till now. I think the listeners know what the answer is.
Oh, hardest course. Okay. Now listen. This is a very.
I know the answer.
You may know the answer
you
because
shouldn't lie.
because Habiba, I'm gonna call her out, has put a bad image for me in terms of this bad course that I've taken. Because
It is what happened.
here's the thing, right?
You repeated the course three times.
I have taken this said course 3 times.
Your family knows about because they will listen.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I've told them. They think, and everyone here thinks, I've failed this course 3 times.
No, you took it 3 times. You just failed twice.
Because that's the thing. If I say I took it 3 times, it literally means I get it. It means that you failed it 3 times.
Yeah.
No. Let me break it down to you. Okay.
So you want to
The first
explain it here on the
time
podcast.
I dropped out of it. The second time, yes, I failed.
Okay, so you dropped then failed.
Yes.
Okay, these guys, the wise for dropping it.
Because I was failing. However, that doesn't
okay,
count.
so it counts as you
It
failed
does
twice.
not. I was failing. I didn't end the course. I
Yeah,
didn't end the
but you
course.
left, so I just you quit.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I quit.
Quitting means
No,
losing.
I didn't quit. Now hang on a
Quitting
minute.
means losing.
Now hang on a minute. I didn't quit because at the end of the day, I did pass this course.
Okay.
I just
How?
did.
Eventually you did.
In my humble opinion, I just delayed passing the course. You know,
It wasn't priority.
exactly. It was not, even though it was technically a priority for the
Do you want to say what's the name of this course?
I'd rather not.
Do
I'd
I
rather
say
keep
it?
that to a.
Come on, the listeners would love to know what course this is.
You know what? Let them be curious. Let them. If you know, you know. I'll keep it at that.
Okay, I'll just tell you guys, the moment he's graduating, I will tell you what course it was.
When I graduate, no problem. I think for now, let's just let me have this week for myself, and
Okay,
I'll be happy from there.
Tell me about your most embarrassing moment here in uni. Have you ever been caught skipping class?
Oh yeah, 100%. But I would go I would skip class, but I would be with the TAs that are also skipping class. So fair point over there. But then they would be mad at me like, why are you skipping class? And then I tell them like, why are you skipping class? Because they're the TA. But embarrassing moment, I don't really have embarrassing moments.
There is a couple of ones you can think of.
Really, I don't.
I mean, tearing your ACL is.
That's not embarrassing. That was for the team. I did this. I literally.
You sacrificed your.
I put blood, sweat, and tears for this uni. How about that?
And we did win, and eventually.
We won the game, not the tournament.
We took second. Is decent for a first time.
Right, second is not first, though, is it?
It's the first to lose, I know.
Second is not first.
I was definitely not satisfied.
Okay, but embarrassing moment. I realistically don't have an embarrassing moment. I don't really. I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
I think having the ASTC students account makes it less embarrassing. Like
Yeah.
we post the embarrassing bits.
Yeah,
but
because
it's-
people already know what's going on. So
Yeah, so I think people already knowing makes it less embarrassing.
yeah. But personally, I don't think I've had any embarrassing moments because I feel like you shouldn't ask me. I feel like it should be
Ask
spoken to someone else.
Other
about.
people about you.
Exactly, because then they would know more than. Ironically, they would know more than me. So, do you think I've had an embarrassing moment?
I think you've had a couple of embarrassing.
Oh yeah. Are you just scared to say what they are?
No, if I had to think about maybe when we're trying to record, for example, some type of commercial, and then you just forget what you have to say.
I wouldn't necessarily say that's embarrassing. That's just me.
You've stuttered a couple of times.
I mean, I do have a stuttering issue because I talk fast.
You do talk really fast.
But that's just what am I supposed to do? Like exactly what just happened now, What am I supposed to do about it? It's me, guys. It's part of my life now.
Just so you know, you are the first guest on this podcast.
Well, it is truly an honor.
Yeah. I couldn't find a better fit.
Well, I am also leaving, so when
I
else
can
will you
tell you
have
something.
me?
We had better fits. They were just unavailable.
Oh, really? Okay. No. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it.
No, yeah.
But realistic, when will you have me again?
Honestly, your journey has been a masterclass in ambition and impact, my friend.
A masterclass.
And
Go on,
ambition,
lad.
yeah.
Thank you for that.
You've came a long way.
100% in 4 years. You
Yeah.
start at 18, leave at 22. It's gonna be same with you.
No.
Why
I'm
not?
leaving at 21.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
excuse me.
barely a difference.
Excuse me, there's a difference.
Barely a difference.
Wait, you know what? Nah, I wouldn't be 22. I'd be 21 in
No,
11
your
months.
birthday's in May, so you'd be done by then.
May 26th, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not happening. I'm not graduating at 22. My name's not Ant.
Okay. All right. By the way, it's more normal to graduate at 22. Am I crazy?
I think it is normal.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Unemployment.
Okay. Listen, we're getting there. Talk
to me about
Unemployment, but we're getting there. It's a step-by-step procedure that I'm focusing on. It's a day by day.
Would you do your own thing or you don't consider it?
How do you mean my own thing?
Start your own business, start your own...
I feel like everyone has thought about starting their own business because it's like I wouldn't say an easy way out, but it's more of
It is the dream.
It is
Like,
the dream. You
being
do
your
want to
own
be your
boss.
own boss,
Yeah.
but also working at a company is not an issue because then at least
It's definitely not an issue.
yeah, because then you know
If
you
it's
have
as good,
stable
if it's as
income.
good as this one.
Because then you know you have stable income. It's just you starting a business. It'll take a long time, but then it might be worth it all at the end. But that's if you're willing to put in the hard work, which
Are you willing to?
which maybe.
It doesn't seem like...
Look, I mean, if there's an opportunity to work for someone, it's not a problem. But I get why people would want to start their own business to be their own boss and stuff. So I've thought about it, but I wouldn't want to do it.
Okay, let's talk more about our uni.
Okay.
What has been your favorite event?
Favorite event?
Because you've probably one of the only people who've experienced every event that's happened
I
till
mean, we've
now.
only ever had events in the last
No,
maybe
we've
year
had
or two.
We've
maybe
had
year
a
or
couple of events. Which was your favorite?
Probably game night. I did enjoy game night. That was because we played
More than movie night, you'd say?
Yeah, more than movie night. The only thing I liked about movie night was because that was when Liverpool played Man United and we won 3-0.
I remember this game.
So, yeah, you don't remember me coming in like, what's it called, stressed?
In the middle of the movie, someone's screaming, and it's like,
Listen, man.
There's nothing happening.
If Luis Diaz scores a banger, what are you supposed to do? Not celebrate? Come on.
if you're a United fan, you
Well, if you're a United fan, that's your own problem. You have your own problems to deal with.
So you'd say game night.
Game night.
I
game
did
night.
enjoy game night a lot.
Well, it's because we played Monopoly. I kid you not, that Monopoly.
Barca,
I think.
Barca won 5-1 that day. It goes both ways.
Yeah, because I think we played Monopoly for like a good 3
I'd
hours.
say underrated one was Women's Day. I did not attend, but I heard it was really good.
I don't think I even attended Women's Day as well.
Because it was during Ramadan, so timings were a bit
That's true. Because I definitely fast during Ramadan.
I forgot about this. Did you have any like culture shock entering the uni or in Qatar in general? Being like,
I feel like people see me as the culture shock. I'll be honest with you.
do you want to tell people your full name?
My full name.
Obviously, I've been calling you Anto. Do they know?
Anto's my nickname. My full
Yeah.
name is Antranik Ohanian. Yes, quite a long name. It is an Armenian name, so that's why I go by 4 letters rather than whatever is in my first name. But culture shock, I don't know. I don't think I really personally experienced culture shock like that because
Like coming into the uni, do you have any trouble, language issues, or everything was?
I mean, what the thing is for me, I'm not the strongest at speaking Arabic. It's not really a culture shock. They do speak Arabic here.
You've spoken a couple of words. I remember one.
I
time.
can speak a couple words in Arabic, surely, but I understand it more than I can speak it. I feel like people already know this about me. Because what people actually get surprised by is they speak Arabic to me, but I reply back in English. Because I understand them when they speak Arabic, but then I'm just replying back in English. And then why don't you reply in Arabic? It's just I can't. I can't process words as fast. Because in English, I already know what I'm gonna say. In Arabic, I gotta think about the word I'm gonna say, and then I have to think about, is it the right word to say?
So you just reply in English.
And then I just reply in English. It's much easier for me. Move on with my day with that,
Good point.
I don't even know much in what do you call the basic Arabic, like Fusha?
Yeah.
I can't even.
I can't even.
That's not even. I feel like it's not even a thing anymore. But I can't even understand that.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't either.
So yeah, I'm the culture shock in this uni.
That's
There you go.
debatable, but yeah.
All right.
Some would say. Who's your idol? Who would you say is your idol? Do you have an idol? Don't tell me Luis Diaz. Do you have an
No,
idol?
I wouldn't say Luis Diaz. An idol, like someone I really look up to.
Yeah.
I can give a great answer here. I can say my parents, obviously.
Okay.
Parents is
Because
one
they will listen.
I really look up to. But in terms of, I can say athletes too. I think Messi with being the greatest player of all time.
I agree. He is the greatest
think-
athlete of all time.
I think there's my idol over there.
Tennis, I know you're a tennis guy.
Tennis. Maybe I do like Nadal. Rafael Nadal is.
I know Federer's, but he's supposed to
No,
Madrid.
I don't. Again, I can't really debate you on that one. I don't really.
Nadal is a Madrid fan.
I don't blame
I'm
you
not
for
giving
that.
it to
Who? LeBron James,
greatest Liverpool player of all time.
greatest Liverpool player. Ooh. Am I crazy for saying Steven Gerrard? Because I know we do
it's
have
not.
Salah.
No, it's not.
You don't
Salah
think
would never slip when it matters the most.
Salah would never slip? That's the thing. Salah's gonna win his 3rd Premier League as well. Not his 2nd, his 3rd. 3 Premier League. He's won with Chelsea. I feel like people forget this.
Yeah, I think this is a fun fact not everyone knows.
This is gonna be his 3rd
He has
Premier
his
League.
UCL. He's won everything with Liverpool.
He has.
He
won
just
everything.
extended. I know you're a really happy guy that.
Yeah, I think him and Van Dijk and Trent. This guy can. If he wants to live his life in Madrid, go ahead. You can have your paellas over there, no problem.
What would you say academically is your idol? Like, is there anyone you look up to related to your major?
Yeah, probably Mohamed Ouda. I think that's a solid answer for me. I think when he first came into this university, I think just always looked up to him. I can't really deny that statement. I think he's been an inspiration for people here and the freshmen as well. Because realistically, Ouda after this week, he's a senior. Are we wrong for this?
This is a very true.
So
If let's go right, yeah.
there you go. So I think he's one I've looked up to for For quite a while now.
4 years? 3 years you've looked up to me.
There you go. I've looked up to you, and I'm older than you, so inspiration.
You've looked down.
I look down. I look down.
So no one like...
I wouldn't say anyone in particular in uni. No. LeBron James.
He owns what? 3% of Liverpool?
There you go. You said it, not me.
Did you enjoy this podcast?
100%. I would so do this again.
So you'd come again?
100%.
You'd recommend it for listeners?
Oh yeah, I'm from the podcast. Of course, I'm gonna recommend it to people. Come on, man. And obviously, Mohammed Ouda.
Who would you want to see as a guest on this podcast? You can. I'll give you 2 names. One, normal student or whatever staff.
Okay.
One, dream.
A dream?
You know who I'd want to interview?
Who, Pete Davidson?
No.
Oh.
My son.
Oh, Rafinha. How are you even gonna speak to him?
We'll find out. He speaks English.
He speaks
was
English.
in Leeds.
Okay, but he speaks English to an extent. If you use other words with him, he's going to
I'll
crumble.
add a couple Portuguese words.
All right, you can tell me some Portuguese right now.
No.
No, go ahead.
I'll keep it for that episode.
Okay. No, for that episode. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So who would you want as a student?
Students, I want to see Roa on this podcast. I think Roa would be a great addition for this podcast.
Definitely a name.
Because here's one. Maybe I shouldn't say much, but she has an Irish accent. That's all I'm saying. That's all. She has an Irish accent. I feel like that would be a fun interview. Not even a fun podcast is what I would say.
We can definitely look at it.
Well, she has 3 years ahead of her, so
4.
4 years. So one of these days she can get on the podcast.
Eventually, yes. Okay, that's it for today's episode. It was a pleasure sitting with
It's been an honor.
Such a cultural icon today.
Oh, thank you so much.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please make sure to like, subscribe, even drop a comment. Check the links in the description. And as always, we keep going far.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
All good?
This podcast is gonna be
100%.